This is Paint Life Live. We started doing these live streams in March of 2020. We all know what the world was like at the time. And I went from doing 100+ shows a year to nothing, and I needed an outlet, and guess what? That's how we came up with this concept of Paint Life Live. So we'll get into more stories later on, but right now, before we get into it, if you see the title down below, not only are we celebrating episode 100, but also I'm doing a painting giveaway. So if you want to win a painting, I'm going to share how you can do that. Just stay locked in just for a little bit, and we're going to be giving away the painting that I'm going to create behind me. For now, let me know your city, your state, your country, where are you watching from? Shout it out down below in the comments so I can shout it out and share it with the world. I'm in Sacramento, California right now. That is my home. That is where my studio is. And it's 2023. We're just, why not kick off 2023 with episode 100 and an epic big painting giveaway that I'm gonna create right now. So lock in right now, and real quick, those of you who are new here, my name is David Garibaldi. I'm a performance painter. I create these large portraits in minutes to music. I'm gonna take my time today during this live stream and explain my process, answer your questions, and we're gonna have a good time. And also, if you are not already subscribed or following, I just ask that you consider subscribing and following. And as the content comes to life, if you're enjoying it, just give it a thumbs up, a like, or a share. Any of that. All right, so if you're ready to kick off episode 100 and get to our painting giveaway, let's go. 1416. All right, welcome everybody. Let's go. Come on over here. You all good over there? All right. Welcome everybody. My name is David Garibaldi. Welcome to Paint Life Live episode 100. We've been doing this for it's been, I guess, going on 3 years now. We started in March of 2020. And I'm gonna share some stories of what inspired this whole live streaming, I guess, dialogue that we have. It's more than just painting. It's about sharing the process, hopefully answering some of your questions along the way as well. And the painting I have today that I'm gonna create, I'm giving it away. Yes, I'm going to give away the painting that I'm creating today during episode 100. And it's very easy. If you're watching on Instagram, just comment 100 down below. But if you're anywhere else watching on any other platform, text 100 to 916-866-8101. It'll enter you to win. I'll share this info as we go on. Again, text 100 to 916-866-8101. It'll enter you to win the painting that I'm about to create. If you're watching on Instagram, just comment 100 down below. Are you ready? Let's kick off episode 100. Let's go. All right, let's go. Now, I mentioned we've been doing this going on 3 years. Today is episode 100. And you have to imagine how this all, came to life. It was March 2020. We moved into this brand new, beautiful studio. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, I cannot wait to open up to the public, have people in here, host these really cool private events. And just like, what happened to everyone else, the world shut down. And instead of just sitting at home, waiting for the world to open back up, I wanted to make sure that we could, still create and still, have this dialogue with you guys. So we started these live streams literally doing, we had like a bunch of iPhones on gimbals. We're going around, and then eventually we started building up this live stream production, one camera at a time, one cord. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll see how much the production value of these have all come to life. So if you're watching on anywhere else besides YouTube, you definitely want to head over there to see how these have all come to life. But either way, wherever you're watching, where everyone's been watching, I just appreciate your support. You know, it's gone beyond a long ways, and I'm just eternally grateful and appreciative to all of you who have supported these live streams. All right. I'm doing something that I usually don't paint things like this, but I get asked to do this quite a bit. So I thought today, why not? You saw the title, you can see what it is. If not, you'll be surprised as it comes to life. You can give some guesses. We'll check in with everyone. Definitely let us know where you're watching from. Let me know your city, state, or country. Mason, who's on camera right now, will let me know where you're at. But I hope you're all doing amazing today. Again, let me know where are you watching from? Your city, your country, where are you at, so we can shout you out and represent you during the live stream.
We got West Virginia.
All right, West Virginia.
Marshall Island.
Marshall Island, shout out to you.
Sacramento.
Sacramento, we are also in Sacramento.
Houston.
Houston.
Texas and South Jersey.
Texas, South Jersey. Love it. Tennessee, shout out to you. Let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? You can share it with the world. Indiana, shout out to you.
Pontiac, Michigan.
Pontiac, Michigan. All right. Actually, I will be in Detroit, Michigan this Sunday for a Detroit Pistons halftime. So if you're in Detroit or near Detroit, the Detroit Pistons game on Sunday, I'll be doing the halftime celebrating Dr. King.
Reservation.
All right, Arizona Apache Reservation. By the way, I know I'm probably repeating. You could probably all hear Mason. If you guys can hear Mason, give me a thumbs up. Give Mason a shout out. All right, and if you don't already know what it is, I wonder, do you have any guesses? Let me know. So I was just sharing how we kicked off these virtual live streams, how we started Paint Life Live. This is episode 100, and we started, when we moved into the studio, I thought, I can't wait to have people in here. Then the world shut down, and all we had was just some phones, devices. I barely had any followers on TikTok. I had some on Instagram, and we just started going live just about every day, or as much as that we could, because obviously we're on episode 100. And things just started to change and grow from there on. Not only did TikTok grow to almost 2 million followers, but also now I think my YouTube channel isn't the biggest, but I think we're around 11,000 subscribers. But just growing this live stream, again, not only from the production standpoint, if you go on YouTube, you'll see that, just the content, just exploring new portraits that I can't do at a live show, but I can do here with you on these live streams. So I just am extremely grateful for those of you who have come along on this journey with us. And if you're new here, just ask that you would follow or subscribe. So this painting, we are giving away this painting, and there's only one way that you can enter to win. And that is if you text me the number 100 to 916-866-8101, or if you're watching on Instagram, you can just comment the word 100. You'll get something in your DM on how to enter, but text me 100 to 916-866-8101. You'll be entered to win, and you'll see, you're probably like, I don't know if I want it. You'll see it come to life soon, so stay tuned. By the way, I love to shout out the artists out there, so if you are an artist, just drop a little paint emoji down below so we can all see it, recognize it, shout you out. Back to this. What's crazy is being at episode 100 of Paint Life Live is remembering like the very first episodes when we started doing this. Again, I started doing it just on my iPhone. I just used what I had available. And then from there, just trying something new every single time. Not all the portraits always work out perfect, but as long as they're growing, that's all I care about. I'm curious, any guesses yet on what you think it could be? Let me know in the comments. All right, let's ditch these brushes. Let's start using some spray paint. Episode 100, we're doing a painting giveaway. You'll see this come to life. It's coming to life right now, but I'm gonna be giving it away. And to enter, text me the number 100 to 916-866-8101. 8101. Now the only challenge is I don't know if it works for out of country numbers. You'll have to let me know if it does or not.
We got a few guesses here.
All right, so we got a few guesses.
We got a Will I Am.
Will I Am. All right, interesting guess. What are the other guesses?
We got a few self-portraits.
A few self-portraits. Very interesting. What are the other guesses?
And then we just have one random one of Tupac.
A random one of Tupac. All right, very interesting. All very interesting guesses. Thank you for every single one. I will say this, some of you are right, but some of you are wrong. But we'll see, we'll see. All right, where is, I'm always getting stumped on like where my pen is at. You know, one of the coolest things about doing these live streams as well has been the vast subjects of paintings. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of people in the past, few years. But I think also just being challenged with different portraits, having the time to be in here in the studio to really think about, what do I want to create for you, hopefully. And maybe you've learned something about the portraits that I've done as well. I'm not sure. Only you can answer that. Just trying to add a lot of fun color to this. We're going to be giving this away. Maybe you can start measuring your wall at home, because I'm not going to keep this one. But this one definitely representing episode 100. All right, let's keep this moving along. By the way, anyone out there, if you have questions, feel free to ask them. I'll do my best to answer them during this live stream. And if you're an artist, maybe you have a creative question as well, happy to answer those. Or if you just want to enjoy the process, you can do that too. All right. Let's go back to these brushes. I love when Bob Rossi would do that. He'd like clean off his brushes and then beat them, just like that. All right, let's get into this. By the way, I loved some of the guesses. I said that some of you were right, some of you were wrong. We're gonna find out very soon. Just using the tips of these brushes, not applying a lot of pressure, but just trying to get some texture out of them. And by texture, I mean texture mimicking hair. I mean, that's probably a dead giveaway. Just that line alone right there probably gives away what it is. I would say this, one of my goals with the Paint Life Live sessions, I have many goals, but one of them is that it could be a place where artists and creators can watch this process, be inspired by it, and hopefully try these portraits out. So at some point, playing it later on, trying to create the portrait or using techniques that I'm using and using the videos as a resource for that. So that's my ultimate dream. I do love when people just watch to be entertained, which I appreciate. And honestly, this goes without being said, but Bob Ross was and is a huge inspiration to me. Growing up, being a young artist, sitting around watching him on TV, and I've always sort of used Bob Ross as a source of inspiration for that. And so, I just want to channel some art inspiration for a new generation. But as long as you are enjoying it, all that matters. Because I'm enjoying this regardless. I enjoy just waking up, painting, having some sort of painting challenge for the day. But this is episode 100 of Paint Life Live. We're giving this away. Will it be you? How do you enter? Text the number 100 to 916-866-8101. I will be picking the winner tomorrow, most likely. So you have some time. I know not everyone watches these live, but some people watch them afterwards, after they're already up. Adding some texture to the hair, facial hair. Just lightly, just almost like a controlled scribble. By the way, maybe some of you don't want a portrait of me in your house. That's okay. Please don't worry. Not everyone needs a portrait of me on your wall. But maybe, I don't know, maybe like, 15 years from now, maybe you want to gift it to someone or something that you want to collect and keep for the future. You don't have to hang it up now. But this is really just my appreciation. There's a lot of people that have been watching these since the beginning. I see their names pop up. And I just appreciate everyone that's always watching these live streams. I'm gonna get one smaller brush. I'm gonna make a little fine-tune adjustment. There we go. Ditch that. One person I know who will be trying to win this portrait, definitely my mom, for sure. So good luck to those of you competing against my mom for this. She has no shame at all in her support. Her and my parents are both, all my parents, my step-parents, everyone, always huge supporters of everything I do. Extremely grateful. And so I want to share more too about this whole Paint Life Live thing. Is you have to understand, for the past 20 years, I never would talk while I'm painting. And I didn't discover this until we started doing these live streams in March of 2020, 100 episodes ago. And I was sort of just experimenting with it, having the microphone on, explaining my process, talking through it, and I developed a love for it. I enjoy it. And I feel like these live streams are really the only place to do this. I mean, I'm sure I could do it at a live show, I don't think it would have the same impact. But either way, it has opened up sort of this new passion to be able to share my process, share some value to those of you who create out there, and to watch this process come to life. Always got to leave room for the highlights on there. Which we're going to switch. We're going to wash this brush out. Get some paint out. Go back to the highlights. Make sure that blends as well. So the cool thing about this paint is it takes a while to dry. It's not drying right away. And so because of that, it allows me to blend as I'm painting. Now this canvas, or actually this isn't canvas, this is a thick black paper, but it was blank when we started. You've been part of this process as it comes to life, whether you know it or not. Sometimes I dye my beard, so I'll make sure to add the gray for authenticity, and also so that this lasts the test of time as well. All right, let's keep this going. All right, but if you're enjoying this, can you guys drop a paint emoji in the comments if you're enjoying this? If you're having a good day, whatever it is, just drop a paint emoji as a sign of positivity right now. I don't know if you picked up on this on celebrating episode 100 of Paint Life Live. Got the 100 in there. I mean, it's pretty easy to find, but had to incorporate that into this. Let's do one more highlight there. Add a little brown into the eye color. All right, let's ditch these brushes. Go to this dark gray, light gray, mix it up. All right, now add some color to the outside and go back here to the brushes. Share more about this painting giveaway we're doing today. Giving away this painting to someone who has been watching these live streams, who really is seeing the process grow. That's the person I'm looking for. So text me the number 100 to 916-866-8101. It'll enter you to win. But if you've been watching these live streams for, just about as long as we've been doing them, let me know too when you text me. feel like we need some more color balance on this side over here. Let me do one more thing. A little bit of color there. Put these back in the water. We'll go to the spray paint now. Let's do a little bit of blue. Want to kind of get these, I don't know, like a northern light kind of feel. Splatter, floating. We're going to show you the details up close as well on this. All right, get rid of that. Let's do some touch-ups. I forgot to put my gloves on today. Let's go to the turquoise. Add some color into here. Just make some definition lines. Let's go back. Let's get some yellow. Let's get something a little brighter on this canvas. Lighten, get a little bit lighter blue to define the outside of this. It blends. Put it back in that water. All right. Let's add that last handprint. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this episode 100 of Paint Life Live. Take a closer look at the painting, though. Take a look at the details. Obviously, it's a self-portrait. Just want to do this one. And honestly, I did the self-portrait because since we started these live streams in March of 2020, I have had to go through so much personal growth. I was very comfortable. I was on autopilot before this. And these Paint Life Lives forced me to grow. I had to come out of my shell. I had to find a new way to present my art and also challenge myself not only with the technology of how to do these live streams and multicast them across different platforms, but how do we make engaging content so that you enjoy it? That will continue to be my challenge as time goes forward, as we go forward in 2023, and hopefully hundreds of more episodes in the future. But for right now, check out the self-portrait I did for episode 100. And if you enjoyed this, hit those hearts right now. Wherever you are in the world, just hit those hearts. Show some love. And let me know your city, your country. Where are you watching from? Let me know below. little self-portrait, little self-love, self-growth was really the theme of this past few years. And trust me, there's so much more to grow, to learn. I mean, it is endless. And I hope that you've all enjoyed this journey. We have so much more to do. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel where we do all these live streams and you'll see them totally different, be sure to check it out, youtube.com/Garibaldi Arts, or just look up @Garibaldi Arts. You'll see 100 episodes of Paint Life Live. Thank you all so much for watching this. This is definitely a very special one today. I appreciate all of you who have come along on this journey for the past few years. We have many more episodes to go, but for now, take a look at the self-portrait, again, representing this complete self-growth and this journey that we're still on, but a lot of how much we had to grow over the past few years to bring this Paint Life Live to you. Thank you for joining us for episode 100. Take a look one last time.